back, dear students. Today we are going to have the practice of Toposheet. In this session, you will understand how to apply the knowledge that we have studied through the lessons of Toposheets, and how to identify the features and find the correct and exact answers for the Toposheet. And it will help you a lot to get the nice marks once we practice according to the concepts we have studied through. So for a reference, here we have examination 2014 paper Toposheet. So you can refer simultaneously in your textbook and try to cross check that we are able to get the answers in such a way or not. Let's try one by one with the questions referring to the Toposheet here. The first question here: give the 4-figure grid reference of the settlement Hamirpura. Hamirpura in this Toposheet, if you just take a look at, located in this grid square. Hamirpura. So when we are finding out 4-figure grid reference, you should refer first eastings and then northings. Eastings, vertical line, and that should be left of the object. So here left of the object number is 01, and below of the object is, that is a northing, 23. So the answer for the village Hamirpura is 0123. I repeat, 0123 is the 4-figure of village Hamirpura. Next, give the 6-figure grid reference of the temple in the settlement of Jolpura. Find out the settlement Jolpura. Jolpur is here, and nearby Jolpur there is one temple. So in order to find out this 6-figure, you need to find out 4-figure first. So for 4-figure, left of the object eastings 07, below of the object northings, that is 18. So we got 07, 18. After 07, you should make 2 mm each one line, and if you just cross check it, here it will have the eighth part of eastings. So as we got the easting number, that is 07, and the part of this one is 8th. Northings, below of the object, that is 18, and 18th part we can start from bottom and make the 2 mm lines here, and here generally we can see it is a 9th part. So here we can write the letter number 9. So the answer of temple's 6-figure is 078189. Next question: what does the blue colored circle in the grid square 0619 represent? So we need to find out first where is the 0619. 06, this is the 06 line, that is easting, and 19 line, it is this one. So in this box we need to find out the circle. Here we can see there are 2 blue circles. So this represents what? This represents perennial lined well. Next question: what is the compass direction of Dantrai from Jolpura? Dantrai from Jolpura. So Jolpura is here, and Dantrai is somewhere this side. So from Jolpura, so we need to refer from Jolpura, and this is the north, this is south, this is east, and this is west. So always top portion of the map is north, bottom is south, this is east, this is west. So in between north and west it is northwest. So Dantara is located northwest of Jolpura. Next question, what is the difference between the pattern of settlement 0725 and the settlement of Idarla? So we need to find out this pattern of settlement in 0725. So first find out 0725. This is 07 and this is 25. In this square, if you just take a look at here, there are lots of settlements are present which are far away from each other. So as they are far away, we can just write down the answer of this as the settlement is scattered or dispersed. Then how is the settlement of Idarla? Idarla is this village, and here if you just take a look at closely, the settlement is what? Very well connected and closed one. When it is well connected and closed one, it is called as dense, nucleated or compact. That's the difference in settlement pattern. And we have already discussed the pattern of settlements and drainage pattern too. Let's take a look at next one. Next question is drainage pattern of the stream 0624 and 0824. So first we need to find out 0624. This is 06 and this is 24, and in this just you can try to check it out, the pattern of drainage, which is somewhat making like a rectangular. So as it is a rectangular type, we can write down this trellis or rectangular. In 0824, here if you just take a look at, the pattern form is somewhat like the branch type. So branch type is generally called by the name dendritic. So please, when you write down the answer, should not be written branch type or rectangular. You should write the geographical names for that. I hope this one also we have studied in detail. Try to cross check like that, and we can try to practice few more toposheets in such a way for the better understanding. What is the value of the counter line in the grid square 0 to 26? And what is the counter interval in the map? So first we need to find it out 0 to 26. Take a look at where it is 0 to 26. This is 0 to line, and 26 line is starting from here. This is 26. So in this grid square there is no number mentioned, but then too we can find it out, there is a counter line. So we can see this brown line. This brown line is a counter line. If you can see properly, it moves further and comes in another square. So here on that line we can see the number is written, and this number is mentioned 300. So what is the counter value? That is a 300 meter. That's a counter value. Then what is the counter interval? Counter interval, you need not to search all the time. Always on the map it is mentioned here, and we should refer that and write as an answer. Look at here, the counter interval is 20 meters. So always on the topo sheet, the counter is always 20 meters. All the heights should be always written in meter. Next question, mention two factors which provide the evidence that the region in the map extract is rural region. The first one, look at to the roadways. We have discussed thoroughly the roadways also. Majority of this map represents the car tracks. That is the first answer. Second, look at to the color. The yellow color shows that the area is cultivated or agriculture area. So it is called by the name farming land, and most of this farming is done in villages areas. Next answer, if you want, we can find out some other resources, just like there are plenty of wells are present, and this also shows that the area is a village area. These are what the prominent answers we can write down for the same. Next, how does the feature indicated by the black curve lines in 0721 show that the rainfall in this region is seasonal? So with a reference to 0721, we should understand and write down the answer that this area receives very less rainfall. So first identify 0721. 0721, 07, this line, and this is 21. So 0721, if you can see, there are open scrubs, there are some broken grounds and white patches. As there are white patches and broken grounds, we can just say that this area receives very seasonal rainfall, because broken ground means what? Broken grounds are the grounds which are caused by weathering, and here there is alternate wet and dry periods, and that is the reason that the area becomes barren or uncultivated, represented with white color. So we can say that this area receives very seasonal rainfall. Next question. Mention one man-made feature in the map which also provides evidence that the rainfall is a seasonal. Then that is a natural feature, that's a broken ground. So we need to give one man-made feature that shows that the area is also receiving seasonal rainfall. Very close to this we can check, there is one word written, that is motorable in dry season. Now motorable in dry season especially is written in front of car track. Now this means what? Here the rainfall comes during a particular period of time. That timing it becomes lots of muddy. As it becomes muddy, it is not possible to travel through the car track. That's why only in summer season, when it becomes dry, these car tracks can be useful. That's why it is called as what? Motorable in dry season, and this is a man-made feature because car tracks are made by men, and this is how we can try to correlate the answers. Next one. Next question says, name two natural features in 0527. Two natural features 0527. 0527, this is the 05 line, and 27 line is here. So there are plenty of natural or man-made features we can find it out. So in this sense, in this box we can have first seasonal streams. There is a barren land, that's a white patch. Then part of plain, there are some dry streams, there are some dry tanks, there is one dry river, or even we can just write down some hills or plateaus present into this square. So any one, two we can refer and write as a natural features. Next question, name two man-made features in 0325. This is 03 and this is 25 line. 0325, this is the box. In that we can have first one car track, second we can have permanent settlements. You can see the 1, 2 boxes here. Then we can have the cultivable land, and these are the commonly or most prominently found out man-made features in that. Next question, name the two features which made Dantrai a more important settlements than the other settlements in the map extract. Now when the question is asked about which is the important settlement in that, what we can try to find it out? We can try to find out the village that has some facilities than the other villages. So facilities such like police office, police chowki, post office, police station, railway station, like that. If it is written nearby that village, then it is important village in that particular map extract. We also can find it out if there are metal roads connecting to the other villages from that village, then too it is called as important settlement. Next one, calculate the area of the region which lies into the south of the Northeast 21 in square kilometers. Now here we have to calculate the area in square kilometers. How can we try to calculate that? Just take a look at below of the Northeast 21. So here it is northings 21. Now here we can see, now below of that we can have 3 boxes, 1 2 3, and for eastings we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So for eastings we have 10 boxes and northings we have 1 2 3, because it is asked below 23. So below 23 only 3 boxes, eastings all boxes. So 3 into 10, because area we should calculate by length into breadth. So 3 boxes by 10 boxes, it will become 30 square kilometer area. And last question here, what are the following? The black vertical line between the easting 0 9 and 10. Here black vertical line between this one box, we can find it out. This line represents line of longitude, and here number is also mentioned, that is 35 degrees. So black vertical lines always represents the longitudinal line, and vertical, just like this one, always represent the latitudinal lines, but it should be black one. And last question, 302 in the grid square 0425. So first we need to find 04 and then 25. In 0425 we have 302. What does this 302 means? 302, before that we have one black dot, and this black dot means what? Spot height. So 302 represents as a spot height into this given map extract. And this is how we can try to find it out and write down the answer of the topo sheet. Do try to practice it. Any kind of a doubt, you can be clarified anytime. Try to correlate the answers and try to solve more and more number of practice topo sheets for the better practice. That's all for today's session. Thanks a lot for watching. Thank you.